this is Nayalla. Thank you so much for joining me again today. So today what I want to do is talk about energy, transference and transmutation. So the energy transference that I'm speaking about today is more on the lines of abusive and negative and toxic energy rather than positive, really good, nourishing energy, which we can get as well. This is how we can transmute energy that has been thrown our way, sent our way with the intention to disrupt our energy in some way, to cause a negative reaction to our health in some way, or where it has actually gone through the process of affecting us in a toxic, negative, or damaging way. So, what I realized on my own healing journey, because I've gone through some quite traumatic things in my life, and as a very empathic person, what I realized had been happening is I was actually taking on energy from particular events, or that energy that has been thrown my way. Now what I found as well, I mean, like I've said in past videos, I'm not trying to make myself out to be a saint or the good one here, because I know when I've hurt in the past, when I've been going through hurts, I've hurt other people along the way as well. Not always intentionally, I haven't gone out there purposely trying to hurt somebody because I wasn't feeling good. But I do know that at certain times in my life, I have hurt others because I've been hurting. And again, as part of my healing journey, you get to the point of realizing you can either just keep going around in that loop of that hurt people, or you can step out of it or break free from it and realize that it doesn't have to be that way, that you can be somebody that has hurt but now is healing and helping others. You're healing and helping yourself, and you are also helping others in the same way. So let's think about somebody that has gone through a very traumatic thing in their life at the hands of somebody else. So what tends to be coming from that other person, let's just say that they're the aggressor. So we've got an aggressor here. We've got somebody that is throwing energy, or they're actually physically doing something to another, so the victim. Right, so let's go to the aggressor. What are their intentions? Like I've said before, I may have been an aggressor at some point, and my intentions were not always to hurt that other person, but through my actions or through my words, I did hurt that person, so they became the victim. Now, sometimes the aggressor purposely wants to hurt the victim. This is because they are dealing with things themselves. They are maybe hurting and want somebody else to hurt. Or they have got certain negative, toxic programs running. They have got maybe disorder or dis-ease within them that is really overriding their love and their compassion, and really being able to listen to their heart and soul. So then they are hurting another. So what tends to happen then, especially to a very empathic person, is that they are getting hurt, negative and toxic energy thrown their way, and then what the victim will do will soak all that up and take that on as their own. So then what is happening, we've got energy transference. The aggressor is transferring energy to the victim, and then the victim is then taking on all of that as their own. Now, I've been meditating and sitting with this, especially this week, especially with everything that's that's been going on in the world. My guides are really pushing me to grow and evolve in my own journey, and really putting certain images in my mind, especially high profile people that are really getting thrown a lot of hate right now, and really being made to be the ones that are I guess sort of they're the bad ones. So my guides were like, can you forgive these people? I'm in a place of yes, I can, but then going into the collective energy, there was a lot of hurt. I was feeling a lot of hurt, and I was like, it hurts to forgive these people right now for the collective. It hurts. And then I was going for a walk, and then what was coming forward, the message was coming forward, is that you can give that hurt back. You can give that hurt back to those people that cause the hurt to the collective, or cause that hurt to you. That is an option here. So what does forgiveness do? Forgiveness frees us. It allows us to be free. It's not saying that we agree with the actions of that person. It's not saying that it's okay that that person acted that way or caused that hurt. It's not saying that we agree with that in any way, but it's setting ourselves free. And in the same way, by giving that hurt back to that person, it is taking ourselves out of a karmic loop. It is taking ourselves out of hurt people. And it is also then allowing that person to deal with their own issues, to take back their story and learn from their story, rather than energetically transferring all that stuff that they don't want to deal with and don't want to look at onto somebody else. Because what tends to happen with a lot of empathic people is we take on a lot of things that are nothing to do with us. They're not ours. It's not our karmic lessons to learn. They're not our stories, but we will do the work and we will transmute it. We're in a place right now, all of us in this beautiful place of being able to cut and break any cords and get out of any karmic cycles, and really choose what we want to learn and how we want to learn moving forward. Because what I have said in the past, and I'll say it again, share it with you again, is that I'm picking up all the time that what we're being pushed to do right now, what is happening as a collective, is we are all collectively in this place of being able to get out of that karmic loop of learning through pain. Because everything we're seeing on the physical plane right now as a collective, it has been us growing and evolving through pain. So it has been part of the hurt people. That's how we've learned to grow. That's how we've learned to evolve. Because so many of us now have exhausted that to the point of where we're like, can't possibly learn anymore from this, or we're just exhausting these stories. Like it's getting a little bit pointless. So we're in a place now of saying, I don't want to learn through pain anymore. I want to learn in other ways. I want to learn in healthier ways. I want to make healthier choices moving forward. And because so many of us at the same time have decided that, we're in a place now of being able to reverse this energetic transference. So instead of us playing the roles as the aggressor and the victim and the savior, we're really taking off those labels, taking off those hats, and opting out and saying we don't want to play anymore. I do not consent to these games. I do not consent to playing these games. I do not consent. I'm opting out. I am saying no more. I am not a victim. I will not be an aggressor. And I am not a savior. I am not playing anymore. The more of us that do that, we're in that place of owning our own stuff, dealing with our own stuff, taking responsibility. Yeah, I've got stuff that I need to work through. I'm going to take this time now to work through it. to learn and discover more about myself and become a better person because of it, and not take on anything that is not our own. So anything that is being thrown our way that is not our own, we can give it back. So that is like a more positive, a healthier energy transference. So rather than taking on the hurt of another, we can give it back. And I think that is so freeing and so liberating within itself when we realize we have that as an option. So if you're in that place of being really guided to forgive, and it hurts to forgive right now, just go a little bit deeper into that. What is going on here? Is it like I found that it's not that within your heart you haven't got it in you to forgive, it's because you're holding on to hurt that is not yours? Then give it back. And obviously you're going to have hurts of your own, but the load isn't going to be so heavy. You can be able to deal with your own hurts, but not take on the hurts of another. Give it back. Let them work through what they need to work through. So it's all of us, again, in this beautiful place of being more empowered and really owning and claiming our own space and becoming more empowered because of it. So I'm going to leave that with you today. I am sending you so much love. I hope that's helped you in some way, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Goodbye for now.